Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is SOFEA BATRISYA, BINTI SAIFULLIZAN, and this is my student ID.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is SYAFIQAH binti HANIFF and my student ID is this.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is HANNANI binti SAIFUL ANUAR and we are from A4AS120 Group 2 and this is my student ID.
What is the meaning of differentiation? Differentiation is the process of finding a derivative of a function. First one, we have sum rule. Sum rule is used when two functions are added together. Number 2, different rule. Different rule is used when two functions are subtracted. Number 3, we have product rule. Product rule is calculated when two functions are multiplied together. In this formula, we have to find u, v, u prime which the derivative of the u, v prime is the derivative of v. Next, we have quotient. This rule is used when the function is divided by another. Next, we have chain rule. This technique is used to find the derivative of composite function. And the last one, we have power rule. This rule is used when the function has a power in the equation.
Question 2. Find dy over dx for the following function. So the first function that is given to us is 3x squared sec x plus 2. Okay. The first step that you can do to solve this question is by identifying the function is multiplying or dividing each other. From the function given, we can see that it is multiplying each other. So we can use the product rule to solve this problem. So the formula for product rule is uv prime plus vu prime. Then you can identify the u and v based on the function given. Then we can see 3x squared is the u and sec x plus 2 is the v. You can then find the u prime and v prime by differentiating the u and v. After you got all of the variable, then you can substitute the value into the formula. Then you will get this answer. The second function that is given to us to find the dy over dx is y equal to 4x plus 2 over cos x. So, just like we did in the first question, we need to identify if the function is multiplying or dividing each other. So from the function, we can see that it is dividing each other. So just like we know, if the function is dividing each other, we can use the quotient rule. The formula for quotient rule is vu prime minus uv prime over v squared. Then from the function, we need to define which one is the u and the v. So we can see that the 4x plus 2 is the u and the cos x is the v. Then we can find the u prime and v prime by differentiating the variable u and v. Then you need to substitute the value into the formula that is given. Then we can solve it and we got this answer.
Question 3. Given y ln 3x minus e power of 2x plus 1 minus tan 4y equal to 0. In this question, we need to find dy dx using implicit differentiation. For the first step, we need to differentiate y ln 3x using product rule. So, we need to find u prime, v and v prime value because we need to substitute it into the product rule formula. When we got all the value, we need to substitute it like this and just solve it and we got this answer. Next step, we need to differentiate the negative e to x plus 1 using chain rule. First, we need to copy back the equation and multiply it with the differentiate of the power and we got 2. Solve it and we got this answer. Next, we need to differentiate the negative tan for y using the same method, which is chain rule. First, differentiate the tan, we got secant power of 2. Differentiate the 4y, we got 4y prime. And this is the answer. For the next step, we need to combine all the derivative like this, and then just combine all the y prime to the left side and the rest at the right side, and we got like this. After then, we need to factorize the y prime. When we done the factorize, just move the bracket to the right side because we only want y prime value. So we got this. So we got the dy dx value using implicit differentiation. So this is the answer.
The last question, the question is asked, use linear approximation to estimate the value of 4th root 80.99 minus 2 over square root 80.99 correct to 3 decimal places. Okay, so basically this number and this number is the x. Alright, so first we need to change the number and this number with variable x, so it will become like this. And then if there have a radical, we must change it to become a power. So we got x power 1 over 4 and x power 1 over 2. Okay, and then if the numerator is the value only and the denominator is a variable, we can put the denominator beside the numerator and then it become like this. This is a minus because it from divide. Okay, and then we differentiate it. We differentiate this equation and we got like this. Negative 3 over 4 is when 1 over 4 minus 1 and negative 3 over 2, negative 1 over 2 minus 1. Okay, so we got this. Okay, and then we do not need the power is negative, so we must change it to become positive, which is we put this x into the denominator, so it will become this and this. Okay, and then we must find the chosen value. So the given value is already given, which is 80.99. So the chosen value, we must choose nearest number of the given value, and when we square root it, it will become integer number. So we choose 81, and when we square root it, we will get the 9, which is the integer number. Okay, and then we need to find the delta x. So given value minus chosen value, so we just substitute and we got negative 0.01. And then for the last step, we use formula linear approximation and we just substitute the number of the value that we already find. And then for your information, this number need to become the given value from the equation. And for f, we need to substitute 81 into this equation. Okay, so it will become like this. And for f prime, we need to substitute it into this equation that we already differentiated, and we got this. Okay, and then don't forget to multiply negative 0.01, and then we calculate this first and this bracket first, and we multiply by negative 0.01. We got this in the calculator, but the question is asked for 3 decimal places, so we need to convert it and it will become like this. That's all.
In conclusion, differentiation helps us to understand how functions change. If we know the key technique as power, product, quotient and chain rule, we can solve the problem involving rate of change, motion and optimization.